Story time of when my friend got removed from the biggest club. Disclaimer that this is a completely made up story for entertainment purposes only. So basically, let's just call my friend Sally for now. Sally had logged on. Backstory. Sally had logged on multiple times, but she never responded to my messages. And so one day I talked to her about it, and she said she didn't remember, and she can be kind of forgetful sometimes, so I just kind of ignored it because it only happened a few times. One day she logged on to find that she was not in her club anymore, and it was one of those really, really big dressage clubs, so it was really strange. She's always been that respectful member. It was really unexpected, and she had no idea why she was kicked out. So she mailed the club owner in the game to see if she got kicked out and why, and the club owner responded saying we were being really mean to other members and insulting them, saying bad things and just stuff that Sally didn't say. And I trusted her because she was my best friend, and I would never believe that she did something like that. The only other person with her account information was someone, let's just call her Shelby, who we both knew and trusted very well because she was one of the club instructors, and she would just never do something like that. She's so well known in the community. So she asks Shelby, who says that she hadn't logged on to Sally's account since, her old club disbanded and stuff like that, la-di-da. And the only other person who had her info was me. So she claimed I had been jealous and said rude things to get her kicked out of the club, supposedly. And I knew it wasn't me, but there was no other way. So she accused me, and we kind of stopped talking after that. But one day I was online, and Sally hadn't logged on for the past 5 days, and she logged on, and I'm tried to talk to her in French, and I was like, hey, how are you? How are things going? Just to check in and make sure it was okay. She didn't respond, which I kind of expected because she was probably mad at me or something, even though I know I didn't do it. And so I was just went about my business. I was training. I was reading the global chat because I was bored, and suddenly I just see Sally being really rude in global, spamming, which she never does, and just talking back to people, which I'm not going to say what she said, but she just never does that. And so I was really mind boggled, and immediately I took screenshots to confront her about it because she just seemed really depressed, and I thought the whole situation had taken a toll on her or something. So I messaged her on Instagram, and I was like, hey, are you okay? I'm so sorry. I know it's been hard on you and stuff like that. And I was really shocked by her response because she denied it. And at that point, I just thought that she might have been embarrassed or something. She was like, what the heck are you talking about? I don't understand, laughing. And so I sent her the screenshots. But she was really concerned, and that's when she realized, and I realized, that someone else had been on her account, which made total sense because she never responded to me before she got kicked out. Remember, she had logged on but wasn't responding to my messages. So at that point I was like, that's a hacker. And immediately we contacted SSO Support. They helped her change the password and everything. And since then, we moved servers, switched the email and stuff. And me and Sally are friends again. And I don't think her account has been hacked since then. Always be careful who you give your account information to. So, yeah.